What is good, y'all? Mikey T, the movie star here. Just let me get my levels situated and we can start this live video. Want to get my levels situated. We can start the live podcast. You already know who I am, Mikey T, the movie star, back for another episode. We actually have some breaking news today. I had gone over the Tsu Surf story a few weeks back. I went over the Tsu Surf story a few weeks back. You guys, we didn't have any concrete information, but now it looks like Fox News is actually confirming it. We have some other breaking news in regard to PnB Rock as well that we're going to go over. PnB Rock's girlfriend, who was there at the time of the crime, the time of the situation, the untimely death of PnB Rock, she actually detailed what happened. So we're going to be going over that today as well, y'all. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in with me. I'm the host of the show, Mikey T, the movie star. You are watching the Mikey T, the movie star podcast right now. Wanted to join everybody early today. I know I'm going on a little bit earlier than I usually do, so I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to jump up in here. Make sure you hit that like button when you tap in. Make sure you let me know what city and state you're tapping in from as well. Definitely like to see where everyone's coming in from whatever part of the country or the world that you're tapping in from. I cover hip hop news. I do a lot of interviews. If you missed it last night, I actually had Hot Boy Turk on. That's right, Turk. One of the best artists, actually. You know what I mean? One of the best artists that I get the opportunity to work with actually joined me yesterday for a major exclusive. Yep, he joined me for a major exclusive. So tonight, or today, I should say, because of the fact that I did an early stream, we're going to get started and we're going to be talking about PnB Rock and we're going to be talking about Tsu Surf, you guys. So let's get started with it. Let's get started with it, y'all. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. So the news came out. Tsu Surf was arrested at 1:30 p.m. by the, believe it was the New York, New Jersey Regional Task Force. As I said, this was reported on Fox News. So in actuality, you know what I mean? We actually got a reliable source. Very unfortunate, you guys. The task force knocked at his door. You know what I mean? They effed up his whole day, his whole week, his whole month, shit, his life, you guys. They knocked at his door at 1:30 p.m. And, you know, the task force doesn't usually come. What the hell is the task force coming for? And I'm wondering, did they raid his actual home or was this his actual home? Tsu Surf was picked up in New Jersey. He was at home with a female. The house was surrounded by law enforcement. Tsu Surf with the female tried to go out the back door, but when they went outside, they saw that there was a lot of law enforcement. Tsu Surf tried to go out the back door, you guys. When they knocked, apparently, and the back door was obviously surrounded. Tsu Surf and the woman went back into the house and stayed in there for about an hour. They say he was barricaded inside. He was inside the home and not willing to come out right away. They called hostage negotiators. They're called crisis negotiators from the U.S. Marshals. They talked with him for quite a while. When he peacefully surrendered, it appears he is wanted by the DEA on a federal RICO case. He was taken to Essex County Jail. If you're facing a federal charge in New Jersey, the feds have a contract with Essex County and they keep their detainees there. So now Tsu Surf is under arrest and expected to go before a judge in federal court. Before that, his case is in connection with a DEA RICO case. He is okay, apparently. He is detained and facing federal RICO charges. He is expected to go before the judge tomorrow. And this was actually yesterday. I was getting this news. So it seems that he may go before a judge today. We may have some news. We may have some news to report on this later, but it is actual. It is actual, and it's no longer a rumor. It's no longer a rumor, so that's why I wanted to come on here and address it today. And honestly, man, Surf is crazy for this. He may have an extra charge on top of this, you guys. I hope I hope you were banging that shorty out, man. I hope you were banging that shorty out for an hour, while you had the feds waiting, the SWAT team. I hope you were getting it in because you more than likely got another charge. You know what I mean? You mean to tell me that you just couldn't come out? You mean to tell me that you just couldn't come out? They had to discharge a hostage negotiator? Now they're like, oh, we're throwing the book at you. We are throwing 2 books at you. Are you kidding me? What was you doing? They're probably out there thinking, oh, you're flushing drugs. Let's keep it real. You think they're not going to pull the whole septic system? They're out there thinking you're really out here flushing drugs for an hour? Wow. They're thinking that either that or he's having sex. I'm just being 100% real here, you guys. I'm just being real here, you guys. I'm not even, I'm not pulling no punches, you guys. Doing some shit like this is going to land you in jail for a longer stint of time. Sometimes that shit can get thrown out, but it's still going to hem you up. It's still going to hem you up, you guys. Free Tsu Surf, man. Free Tsu Surf. Rest in peace, PnB Rock. 2 unfortunate situations that we have to talk about today, man. Two unfortunate situations that we have to talk about today. That's right. Free to wave. Free Tsu Surf. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, man. PnB Rock. We're going to get into that in a second. They're out there thinking like it's either he's flushing shit or he's having sex. You know what I mean? You was like, damn, I'm going to the feds. I'm going to F my girl. Let these bozos chill in front of my house. Holy shit, bro. I really just don't know what to say. I'm dumbfounded at this shit. I'm hearing what reason did you have to not open the door? You're making a bad situation worse. It's getting worser. It's not even a word. You're making a bad situation worser. Come on, man. Tsu Surf and the woman went back into the house and stayed there for about an hour. They say he was barricaded inside. He barricaded himself inside. That part, you guys. Why are you barricading yourself? For what? Surrender voluntarily, man. Now you have an extra charge for refusing to follow orders from federal officials. You know what I mean? Who does that? You know what I mean? Surf, you're crazy for this, man. You made the situation more worse than it had to be, bro. What was the point? You know what I mean? What was the point? Why rack up another charge to keep you locked up longer when you know there's more important things to get back to here on the earth? You said it yourself. And second of all, what is wrong with you? Open the door for the feds. They're there. Hello, we're the feds. We have your back house surrounded, by the way. By the way, you're lucky we didn't cut off your power. Your water. We didn't have the drop to call your water company, so you can't flush the toilet. But we're going to look in the whole septic tank, by the way. It took you an hour to come out? They're thinking there, do you think we're dumb? Do you know what hostage negotiators are for? That's for kidnapping. Hostage negotiators are dispatched when someone gets kidnapped. Surf, are you holding a hostage in your house? It's you and a female. You're literally wasting resources. That is frowned upon majorly. You could get a charge, like I said, just for that. The fact that they had to discharge a hostage negotiator. That means a new piece of paperwork is being filed. Guys, I just had to get that out. It's very disturbing to me, very shocking to me. Tsu Surf is a really good dude, y'all. Very talented guy. You know what I mean? From what I see, he's out here doing a lot of good in the world. I'm very shocked that he's caught up in a situation like this, but why make it worse? That's my only question. So PnB Rock's girlfriend spoke out. She said, I am 100% not okay. She said, my man saved my life throwing me under that table. We're getting some new information on the PnB Rock incident here. I'm not supposed to be here, but because of him, I am. No one could be able to handle this, to be honest. I can't even handle this. To witness what I saw and to keep seeing in my head, to being forced out of the restaurant, to not being able to go in the ambulance or the hospital, car keys, purse, and my phone taken from me, forced in the back of a police car, locked in an interrogation room all night while all this is going on, and to be the last person in the world to know that my man didn't make it out after having faith and confidence that he was. This one right here is hard for me. This one right here is hard for me because, when females get involved with these situations, they really don't know what to do. And you really can't blame them. You know what I mean? PnB Rock threw his girlfriend under the table to save her life, but it kind of, in all honesty, the police here, they're probably under the impression that they're following their police protocol. And when my man got hit, you know what the ambulance told me? Jump in your car, you can follow us. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no get in the ambulance, jump in the ambulance, you can follow us, but you're not coming in here. And make sure you keep up. Put your hazards on if you're going to follow us. That's what the ambulance tells people. Oh, but I'm his fiance. Oh, Beyonce, fiance. We don't care. Are you the person's guardian? We don't care. Unless you have to be there. It's just the rules. I'm just being real. Get in the car and follow us. Instead, you went with the police officers. I'd tell them, I'm following the ambulance. You can escort me now. So you can put your sirens on and drive around behind me, Jake. That's what I would tell them. My main concern would be finding out that my significant other was all right. Don't tell me what I'm going to do. Oh, you got to come to the precinct and answer questions. You can interrogate me in the hospital when I'm near PnB Rock at his hospital bed. Or I can tell you to F off. Am I under arrest? If the police follow you to the hospital, you then have two options. Okay, you followed me here. Are you going to arrest me? 9 times out of 10, no, you're not. But can you calm down, please? We're not going to charge you with anything, but if you don't calm down, we're going to charge you with disorderly. All right, cool. So basically at that point, you got to take it down a notch. You stop yelling. Just because the police tell you you have to do something does not mean you have to do it. You know what, officer? I'm following this ambulance. You can follow me. My man's got popped. I'm here with him. And when he wakes up, then we can talk. Until then, there's actually nothing to talk about. Why are you in the hospital? You're law enforcement. You can't be here. I'd like all these officers removed. I'd like all these officers removed from the hallway. Why are they even here? You know, when Tupac got hit, he said, I don't want you here. When Tupac said that, he said, I don't want police guarding my room. I don't need police protecting me in the hospital. And guess what? Suge got a goonie to stand by the door. PnB Rock, he did the right thing. He did a very brave thing. She said he threw her under the table. That's a very good thing to do. I have a tremendous amount of respect for PnB Rock, you know, that they was letting off. But in just all honesty, she should have not went to the precinct. She should have followed the ambulance. She did the opposite. But, you know, shorties don't really know how to react to this type of situation. Maybe she got in the vehicle thinking they were going to bring her right there. It's a very horrible thing to read that she was one of the last people to be made aware when her significant other had passed on. It's very sad to read, you guys. But I got to come on here and tell you all the news. You know what I mean? I got to come on here and speak it. Free Tsu Surf. Rest in peace, PnB Rock. Two tragic situations. I'm really pulling for Surf to get out of jail ASAP. You know what I mean? I like to keep it hopeful, you guys. So when y'all tune in here, just realize we're keeping it hopeful, but we're reporting the news as we hear it. We're giving you our opinions to what's going on and also interacting with y'all. So everybody that's watching this, drop a comment, man. Throw the free Tsu Surf up. Send a prayer out, man. Definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in this afternoon. Peace.